Okay, let's go on to level 5. So it looks like we've got a bit of pathing able to be done here. We've got an upgrade to the guns. Excellent. I don't actually know how the points work yet, but I know on the previous ones it was a combination of how many cores you had left over a period of time and how quickly you were killing them and what level your towers were. It was a bit convoluted and yeah, not very clear. Actually, have a look at this. We've now got the ability to priority target the strongest for guns that we put down. So it seems to be exactly what you're talking about. So the strongest alien in the range will be their highest priority target, which I think is probably a really good upgrade to have. So let's have a play with that one then. So it looks like you're 2 steps ahead of me at the moment.
Any sign of Kai?
No sign. Perhaps she won't be damaged by the aliens as Breel was. Zakara wasn't.
True, though I don't know why.
We'll find her, but we need to be 100% on our
So it'll be
game
interesting
now.
to see what
Aliens
those
are everywhere.
guns do and if targeting the priority, the priority targeting the most dangerous alien helps, or it's actually a hindrance by letting through some of the smaller aliens.
Look ahead, Commander. Invaders inbound.
Okay, what do we have here? So they're coming through from here, down here. So the best way to do it is probably to, let's say, could we send them down here, up through here, around through here, and then up around there, possibly? I think that looks like the best way to go. So let's try that. Let's throw some boosts down to start with. Yeah, this looks like the way to go. Or at least a way to go. May not be the best way to go. Okay, and once I've got that sorted out, I'll be able to start them weaving through here as well. Very nice. What will I put here? I think I'll just go with the gun there, and I'll put the cannon. I've been putting the wrong way here. What have I done? Sell that one. Sell my boost. Not thinking straight.
Oh my. I've identified a new alien. It finds a way to heal itself if it stops receiving damage. Make sure our towers never let up on it. Oh, to help with that, we now have concussion towers. They deal tremendous
excellent.
damage to any alien moving near it.
We've got the concussion now. We've also got meteor. So where will I put the meteor? Probably here. Seems to be working pretty well. Get a laser on the end of this lot here. What will I do it here? Let's go for the concussion. This pathing seems to be doing a pretty decent job at the moment. Probably need a few tower upgrades at some point. Cannon there would be good. Put a boost down first though. I really like these boost effects.
Is there nothing these towers cannot do?
Kai should never have wandered off.
She's not really the wander-off type.
No, she certainly is not. More the won't leave you under any circumstances type.
Zakara, when you were taken suddenly like General Kai, were you also analyzing your own code at the time?
I'm afraid that's a bit blurry to me.
Right. So it doesn't look like there's too much I need to change up at the moment. The pathing is working very well. We're going past my high damage areas. Those concussion towers are working well. I'm going to need a couple of upgrades at some point. Don't want to use those overcharges yet, but I'm going to put some cannons down. And I'm also going to use another meteor. Because because again, I think those overlapping meteors we used in the last level did a very good job. Looks to be the case again. They're really starting to pick out these enemies before they're even getting through this second area. So just to ensure that's the case, I'm going to upgrade all my guns. And I'm also going to upgrade this cannon. I think getting this area up to level 2 at least, possibly level 3, should make it easier once they get to waves 20 to 30, because they're going to be the tough ones.
I hope Kai's all right, wherever she is.
I have to admit, I don't understand something. The aliens we've encountered have never taken any hostages before, let alone an AI. Why would they do this?
Why indeed would
I
they
was
do this?
wondering
That's a
the
very
same
good
thing,
question.
General Fletcher. I hope she's...
Kai's made of tough stuff, Simon. I'm sure... of course, I'm not sure of anything.
Yeah.
So we've got my overcharges on. It's good. Yep, increasing this area here up to level 2 has made a big difference. They're now barely getting through this first section around the corner here. That double meteor also is really starting to pick them off very quickly. Do an upgrade on the concussion tower, see what difference that makes. Again, that seems to be very helpful. If we put on the disruptor here as well, we get sort of a bit more of an area that will have everyone exposed. Okay, now we can get the full upgrade to Meteor Tower. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to aim to get this first section upgraded to try and see if it'll improve my score, to try and get them down as quick as possible. I get the feeling that's the key to a very high score. So these guys haven't got overcharges yet. Let's give them an overcharge. Seems to be working well. Getting up to wave 17 now. The ones that are stealthing are making a little bit of a gap. Nothing too drastic. Next upgrade for now, I'm going to hold off so I can get the 3rd level onto my meteor tower on the left. That way I'll get a good coverage of that middle area. Okay. Nearly there. There we go, level 3 meteor tower. I've got 2 of them now. Should cause significant problems. Excellent work. I will upgrade. What will I upgrade? This cannon. Get it to level 4. Level 3. Another level 3 cannon. Always useful. So here's again where the strategy of getting the towers down, the cheap ones down first and forming a path, and then gradually upgrading those really expensive ones like the meteor and the cannons, especially the ones on that boost tower now, is really starting to pay off because they're barely making it halfway around the map before they're getting anywhere near what I need near the core. Sorry, took myself into a circle there. Should have just been quiet. I could also put a something here. Let's go with just another gun. Why not? A couple more upgrades. Yeah, I don't think the meteors, they're not in a great spot. I probably would have preferred to put one right in the middle. I'd already put the concussion down first though. This one's not too bad because it's still covering most of the map. And then this one covers everything else. It's really only sort of this area here I'm not getting a lot of the meteors with. But for when they're coming through this area, sorry for making everyone dizzy, they come through the middle area, they are overlapping, which is the aim for meteors. I want to have them overlap so they're not hitting just one area. I think if I can hit them both at the same time, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to aim to get this middle area here to be where I'm getting double meteors plus the concussion plus these cannons plus a couple of guns. So I'm trying to get them to go as they go through either side here to really just get pelted by everything that's around. And it seems to be working okay so far. I think I'm going to need to put some extra upgrades on though, because they are starting to make their way around a bit further. So for example, I'm going to put this cannon up next. And I'll probably do these two guns to level 4 as well. And this one I can actually put another overcharge on. Because I've already got the disruptor over there, I don't really need it here. The overcharge would be more useful. I think the good thing is that I can get away with this non-optimal tower placement on normal. Once I move to hard and elite, I'm really going to have to think about where I put my towers before I even start the levels. Because I think on hard and elite I would never get away with having my meteors in these spots. I think again probably you'd almost want to have 3 meteors across the middle here so that they'd be getting this whole area at once. I'll go with level 3 concussion, just because there's such a high rate of traffic around that little area. I think one of the things I'm seeing though is because I have been reasonably efficient putting my towers into these little areas. But this one up here, outside of the meteor, probably isn't even that useful. So I could almost drop these ones and spend the upgrades here. But I think just on the risk that they do actually get through, it's probably worth keeping a few green towers at the back. Better to be safe than sorry. So it's definitely working. They're not even making it to the other side of this center platform, which is great. That's ideally what I want to have happen. Yeah, exactly. I want to keep these towers at the back here. They're more just a safeguard. It's not worth tearing them down to get the 500 resources back. But the aim is that I want to get them down as quickly as possible. And routing through this middle area with the meteors and the concussions seems to be working very well. I'm going to try and not do any more upgrades for the rest of the level either. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll give it a go. Okay, that's doing very well. I'm going to do one last upgrade, I think, and I'm actually going to upgrade this laser. Just to give me a bit more firepower before they get across. The benefit of the laser is that once they hit them, they still burn a little bit after they've gone past the tower. So it's quite a useful tower. Hey P-Fox, this is a Defense Grid 2. Does it still say Tropico? It does too. Thank you for pointing that out. I thought I had changed it. Okay, we've got the last lot of enemies coming through. Just hang on a second while I fix my game here. I have no idea why that was saying Tropico. So yes, I am playing Defense Grid 2. We're currently on the 5th campaign mission. Just playing through on easy at the moment. It's just trying to see how it's going. Not doing anything too difficult yet. Seem to have a pretty good setup for this level though. And they got pretty much smoked.
Aliens killed, cores defended. Now, where's Kai?
Indeed, where is
must
Kai?
find her. If there's still a her to be found, that is.
Fletcher? Simon?
Is that... Do I dare believe it?
It could be a piece of a code that survived somehow. We must not let ourselves be distracted from the task at hand.
Have you no humanity left in your code at all? None?
Some, but that's irrelevant. For now, we must focus on the larger task, getting to Takat.
It's okay. I'm back. Wherever back is. Why are we here?
It's all right, Kai. You're here, with us.
Do you remember anything, Kai? Do you know why you were taken?
I don't know. Something about circuses and moonlight.
I see. Kai, I'm sorry to push you, but do you think you can manage the